How you doing, YouTube? This is a weird video to make because I have to speak in the former tense and it's the immediate tense. Tonight I will be posting a Founders review of Backwoods Bastard, age version of that, and it was given by my boy David from New Jersey. He gave it to me on a social distance handoff he did about a week or so ago, and I was debating on whether or not to actually review it. I feel really weird about reviewing beers and from Founders, and I don't know, I was like, I just really don't want to post it. I'm still not just a fan of Founders and stuff like that. And then I got the wild idea of reviewing it and posting it with the ulterior motive of just seeing how people react to it. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what happens because I've never written off Founders from a forever standpoint. I've always been of the mindset as if a company does good and autocorrects itself and does good things that they, they deserve a second chance. Companies, people, whatever. You show growth and true contrition. You deserve, a second or even multiple chances as long as you're doing the right thing. Has Founders done that? I don't think so. In the video review I did, I kind of talked about like how I was going to research it, and then if they've done some good, and just decided against it because I didn't know what else to say. I know they haven't really shown anything. They did the Black is Beautiful beer. They've done a little bit here and there, but just doing stuff on the surface doesn't really do anything. But outside of that, this isn't really. And first thing I have to say is I apologize for the subterfuge of making that video and just kind of recording this immediately after and kind of talking about, I guess I'm like it's poopy because I'm tricking people, I guess, but it's not so much a trick. I'm not trying to make a fool out of anybody. I'm not trying to like get people to say certain things and then be like ha ha ha, that kind of thing. I just really wanted to see what the reaction would be for me to bring back Founders on my channel because it's it's been something that people have discussed and people have kind of talked to me about over the last couple of years. I forget when I pulled all the reviews off my channel. It had to be a couple of years ago. Whenever that went down, I think it was 2018, 2019, something like that. And, I've had some positive reaction to it. I've had some negative. I would say more positive reaction than negative, but, I think it's always behooves us to listen, even if we don't agree with people's viewpoint. It's good to listen and see what people have to say about these things. But it's hard to get the other end of the spectrum sometimes. If people agree with you, and you surround yourself with yes men, and positivity about what you're doing, and I don't want to say ignore, but eschew the other side of things. I don't think there's room for personal growth there. It has nothing to do with Founders or anything like that. But there's there's a decent amount of people that were very, very positive about my exclusion of Founders. So I'm curious to see how this plays. I just wanted to see what it would be like to, forgive is a bad word. I said forgive and forget in the video, but I didn't actually never forget. But I thought it'd be an interesting social experiment to do. So I'll put this up for 24 hours. I'll try to do it on the nose for 24 hours and just see the kind of reactions that I get and things like that. I'm curious to see what happens. Whether people, get angry, whether people applaud, whatever. And I'll go as far to I'll reestablish all my Founders videos because I didn't delete them off the channel. I just marked them as private. So I'll put those all back up and see what happens. I'm just really, really curious about it because I want to get a gauge on what people think on both ends. Like I said, it's just a curious thing I've been curious about, and I kind of wanted to do a video with the beer that David got me, but I didn't really want to post a Founders review. So I think this kind of I can wedge this one in there and kind of make it seem like I don't know. Just something fun. I'm thinking a little bit differently now. You know, I just had a kid. My kid's not even a week old. My perspective on life has changed, and how things are trending in the world, and how my brain is wired is definitely changing. My moral and ethical core hasn't. It's one of the things my wife and I have been talking about with the kid is like, you know, how is he going to grow up? What's he going to be? How is he going to think? And, you know, there's all these things you can't control, whether it be like, you know, mental stability, whether he has a mental illness, or whether he's, you know, transgender or homosexual or straight, or all those things that are biologically ingrained into a person as opposed to taught. And a lot of things that I think a moral, ethical core, well, I think that is ingrained. I think a lot of it is taught. So talking about that and really focusing on that is one of the reasons why I came up with the idea. Just because I had my kid and I was like, I really want him to be a good person. And then when I decided to rip off a couple of beer reviews and I saw that battle on my shelf, I was like, this is a good discussion to have. You know, the reaction people have to, one, someone changing their mind, because changing your mind is a good thing. I'm not necessarily saying changing your mind to the bad side of things is a good thing, but, you know, getting new information, getting new data, getting those kind of things, and making an informed decision is a really good thing. I did not do that, obviously. Like I said in the video, I didn't do any research. But I know some people take that as, like, you know, selling out or flip-flopping, whatever word you want to use. I don't know. I thought it would be a fun video. So if someone got peeved at it, I'm sorry. Because it's kind of like a little dirty pool. And I didn't like... You know, you can't do these experiments unless you have that group that doesn't know. You know, you have to have is it the control group? I don't remember, but yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think. So if you see this video, the other video will be gone by the time I post this video. I will be saving all of the comments, not posting them on social media about what anybody said, just more of a research thing on my side of things to see how people react to videos like this. It's probably just going to be a bunch of people saying I like Founders or fuck you, which would be kind of what I expect, but we'll see what's what. So there you go. There's my explanation. So Founders is going to be off the channel again. Sorry. Just kind of how I roll, but I felt like doing a little bit of a okey doke, a little bit of a rope-a-dope on you guys, just to get a little informed, get a little data, see what people think, see where people's mindsets are when it comes to these kind of things, and people changing and whatnot. Again, just me thinking kooky stuff. So hopefully no one got too peeved at it. Hopefully nobody got too peeved at me posting a video about not putting them back up, because there are certain people that are probably like, yeah, you bring them back, you know, come on, bring them, you know, I'm glad you brought them back, that kind of thing. Anyway, there you go. Weird video. Has nothing to do with really anything but me explaining the video I posted 24 hours ago. So there you go. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this beautiful weather. It's not going to last. If I'm going to be outside, I'm going to be outside. Hopefully you're enjoying some good beer right now. Is this the KPS? Is it? Or CBS? Or Founders? Or Dirty Bastard? Or Jesus Christ, Old Curmudgeon? What? Huh? Founders. We'll see you next time. Cheers.